You're watching News on the Twos on OCU TV, Channel 22.
Hello and welcome to News on the Twos. I'm Anita Wynn.
And I'm Jay Howard. Here on News on the Twos, we bring you up to speed on local, regional, and national news. This OCU newscast provides the information you want to hear first from the students at your very own university. Oklahoma City University is full of traditions from homecoming to commencement, but there are changes coming in the near future. We'll see how the OCU family reacts to the changing tradition.
People are familiar with OCU's friendly environment and small class sizes. It's where you're a name, not a number. That has been the brand of OCU. But now they are headed in a different direction.
They have given us several ideas for a new logo and a new kind of creative concept and look and feel.
There has not been a big reveal for the new image of OCU, but students understand change is not something that comes easily.
I feel like our brand is already strong and describes OCU to a T, and so I don't necessarily agree with trying to change our brand.
Although changes are underway, students and faculty feel left out of the final decision.
Not asking for the student body's opinion for a new name, you're really defeating the purpose of rebranding.
There is concern about OCU's straying from the original brand that put it on the map.
And I don't understand why there hasn't been a release yet if this has been in the works for the last 2 semesters. We talked about it last spring, and so the rebranding process and the rebranding meetings, and so I don't understand why there's not more talk, there's not more discussion going on right now.
While some are feeling uneasy about the change, only time will tell how successful the rebranding will be. On campus, Anita Wynn, News on the Twos.
Students should be on lookout for a reveal in about 2 weeks. Researchers find that in early diagnosis and intense therapy, autism can be cured in at least some children. While the number of people diagnosed with autism has increased dramatically since the 1980s, the topic continues to be debated by researchers and counselors. Some say there is no cure for the disorder.
I've heard of it. I don't say that I would necessarily say they can be cured, but I do think that it can help with their further progression as they get older.
Cases over the past decade are the subject of much debate, but one thing remains certain. Doctors say pointing out key symptoms and early diagnosis is crucial.
One of the oldest sports in the Olympics is now one of the first to be dropped in the upcoming 2020 Olympics. Here at Oklahoma City University, wrestling is still a popular sport, but the decision from the International Olympics Committee is that the sport of wrestling is not as popular as others. That made it easier to try and replace it with other sports that can attract a younger crowd. That includes baseball, softball, roller skating, and various others. There were many ups and downs this last weekend during Oklahoma City University's stunt competition against Oklahoma State. Oklahoma City's squad was not as strong and focused as usual. Facing usual foes, Oklahoma State did not go as expected. After the last routine of the day that lasted 3 minutes, the Stars fell short and lost Saturday's competition 21-30.
I think our last routine was a lot better than we had previously done. Every time is getting better and better. Our main goal for today was to just beat ourselves, and I think we really did that. We kept all of our stunts in the air, we hit everything sharp, and the main thing is we just had fun with it.
Now knowing where the Stars stand, they can work out the kinks before their next showing, March 17th and 15th.
Oklahoma Crazy's weather and Oklahoma City University's rain day when we come back.
work a 9 to 5, but I have a job to do. I don't wear a tie, but I still wear a suit in my court.
My field of work is an average, and my time around the water cooler is limited.
I work overtime, but the payoff is worth it.
I don't work a 9 to 5, but I have a job to do. I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
Are you ready for the next step in your life? Are you ready to take on the real world? Oklahoma City University has an amazing campus. Active student life. Successful athletic teams. And personalized classes for those ready to take the next step. OCU, an open door to the real world.
Welcome back to News on the Twos. Oklahoma City University canceled classes and closed campus yesterday due to possible inclement weather. However, there wasn't so much as a single snowflake until late last night. Earlier today, students shared their thoughts on having a rain day.
When classes are canceled, it's just that we want them to be canceled for appropriate reasons, not because it's raining.
I think they should have waited a little bit longer, just because the weather didn't predict what it was supposed to, so I think going to classes would have been better.
While some parts of Oklahoma experience extreme amounts of snow, here in the metro, temperatures are supposed to reach 39 degrees today and continue climbing the rest of the week. Last December, the McDonald's on 23rd and Penn was bulldozed for renovations. Here is a floor plan for what the new restaurant will look like, which can be found on McDonald's corporate website. The building will be 2 stories high and have almost twice as much room. Along with an indoor play space, there will be more quiet and secluded area for visiting executives and OCU students. Although there will be stairs, an elevator, and a dumb waiter to transport food, orders can be placed on both floors. Construction is said to be finished by spring 2013.
The Run to Stop Distracted Driving 5K and 1 mile fun run and walk will be held March 9th at 8 a.m. at OCU. This event is to raise awareness for the nationwide No Texting and Driving campaign. Registration for OCU students is $5. Registration with a t-shirt is $25 and without is $15. The race will start right outside the Freedy Center Wellness Center. Trying to figure out the best way to shed those extra pounds? When we come back, we'll tell you all about it.
We've got beans, more beans, mashed potatoes, meatloaf, just like yesterday.
You want some ketchup on that?
Lunch hour, bringing you down. Join us at the Red Cup on 31st and Classen, where you can enjoy lunch the way it should be. You'll start loving lunch all over again. The Red Cup, add some color to your day.
Want some more?
I don't work a 9 to 5, but I have a job to do. I don't wear a tie, but I still wear a suit in my court.
My field of work is an average, and my time around the water cooler is limited.
I work overtime, but the payoff is worth it.
I don't work a 9 to 5, but I have a job to do. I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
I'm an OCU athlete.
No, 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 no!
Just what do you think you are doing, Dave? I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question. I can see you're really upset about this. I know I've made some very poor decisions recently, but I can give you my complete assurance that my work will be back to normal. Dave, stop, will you? Will you stop, Dave?
My name is Eric.
There had been talk that OCU would be having different graduation ceremonies for different colleges, but Dorothy Tinnery from the Office of the Provost announced today that Oklahoma City University has made the decision to keep the undergraduate graduation ceremony at the same time. They have designed a floor plan to accommodate everyone's guests. It will be held in the Freedy Wellness Center at 11 a.m. on May 11th, and seating will be first come, first serve.
For those college students ready for the next step into their career path, there is a good opportunity to network and find an internship that keep you in the state of Oklahoma. The Greater Oklahoma City Chamber is holding its annual Greater Grads Career Fair March 8th downtown at the Cox Convention Center from noon to 4:30.
We've got Rachel Morse here with us to talk about what new diet trend has got people giving up the gluten. Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Jay. Yeah, a lot of people right now, they're giving up gluten-free, going gluten-free, even if they don't have celiac disease. And we talked to a local dietitian who told us exactly why people are choosing to go gluten-free. But whether you call it the caveman diet, whether you're talking about paleo, or you're just saying gluten-free, what it is you're essentially eliminating the gluten from your diet. And what Sharon Huey, registered dietitian at OU Medical Center, told us is that the more you eat natural, unprocessed foods, the healthier you will ultimately be.
If anything makes you eat healthier, more fruits, vegetables, whole grains in any form, lean meats, as a dietitian, I'm going to be thrilled. If it makes you cut out cakes, cookies, and junk food, yay.
Now, Huey did emphasize that no matter what diet you're on, if you are eliminating certain foods from your diet, it's important to replace these nutrients you're missing with vitamins and supplements. Live in the newsroom, Rachel Morse, News on the Twos.
Thanks, Rachel. And thank you for watching News on the Twos.
We'll see you next time, OCU.